Came to Gujarat, Majama? Welcome to the Fit India Quiz Gujarat edition. We know you will offer nothing less than the best. This is the state of the Iron Man of India, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Moraji Desai, K.M. Munshi, Narhari Parikh, Mahadev Desai, Mohanlal Pandya, and our beloved father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. This is the state of markswoman Lajja Goswami, tennis star Ankita Raina, and the highest rated Indian chess player Darpan Inani. This is a state that enjoys Fafra as much as it enjoys staying up to date. Saying so, we welcome you to the Fit India Quiz Gujarat edition, presented by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and Ministry of Education, with Fit India Mission in celebration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative of the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of progressive India and the glorious history of its people, culture and achievements. Fit India Quiz is the biggest Indian quiz on sports and fitness like none other. The Fit India Quiz provides an opportunity to students and schools to win cash prizes of Rs 3.25 crores and be the champion at state and national level. After the preliminary rounds, 360 schools will be participating in the state web round, where they will be competing with the selected schools from their respective state or union territory to become state or union territory champion and represent their state or union territory in the national finals. Without any more delay, let's go to our virtual auditorium to meet our quiz master for today.
દેશનું સૌથી વિકસિત રાજ્ય ગુજરાત આ દેશનું ગૌરવ છે અને ગુજરાતનું ગૌરવ છે ત્યાંની યુવા શક્તિ. Welcome to the state finale of the Fit India Quiz. It's the Gujarat edition where we're going to watch, witness and be bowled over by 4 teams that are vying for a spot at the national finals of the Fit India Quiz. I welcome you all. This is a fantastic initiative, the best of Gujarat in action. Up first, let me introduce to you the 4 teams. SBR Maheshwari Vidyapeeth from Surat. Welcome to the 2 of you, and tell us a bit more about yourself and how you prepared.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Sarthak Maheshwari.
And I am Prateek Singh from class 9th. And we are representing our school SBR Maheshwari Vidyapeeth at the state finals.
फैंटास्टिक. चलिए अब दूसरी टीम की ओर रुख करते हैं. सरस्वती इंटरनेशनल स्कूल जो आए हैं वलसाड़ से. आप दोनों भी अपनी खुद की इंट्रोडक्शन दें हमें.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Harsh Choksi.
And I am Ujjwal Rastogi. We are from Saraswati International, Valsad.
Okay, तो जो तीसरी टीम है जेम्स जेनेसिस इंटरनेशनल स्कूल और ये आए हैं मेरे सबसे प्रिय शहर अहमदाबाद से. आइए मिलते हैं उनसे.
Hi, I am Vaishnavi.
And I am Manika. We are representing our school Gems Genesis at the state round.
And now on to the 4th team, the Kokilaben Dhirubhai Ambani Reliance Foundation School, and they've come from Jamnagar. Let's say hello to them.
Hello everyone, I am Manpreet Kaur.
I am Mithil Swaroop.
And we are representing our school, Kokilaben Dhirubhai Ambani Reliance Foundation School, Jamnagar.
Right, Manpreet Kaur and Mithil Swaroop all set for this big challenge. It's the state finale, the Gujarat edition. Only one of these teams will go on to the national final to represent this fantastic state of Gujarat. Guess what is up for grabs? A massive, massive prize money. The winners will not just qualify for the national finals, but they'll also win a prize money of 2,75,000. The first runners-up will take home 1,10,000, and the team that stands third, the second runner-up, will take home a prize money of 55,000 rupees. For this state finale, you guys will have 3 lifelines available for you. Just a quick reminder of the 3 lifelines. The first one is Toss the Cue, where we change the question for you. The second one is Head or Tail, where we remove 2 incorrect options. And the third one is called Captain Fit, where we get an expert to help you out. Let's say hello to our expert, our Captain Fit for the day as well, Miss Rashmita Guha. She's our Captain Fit. Ms. Guha, tell us a bit about how you've had to prepare for this high-pressure state finale.
Hello to you. Thanks for getting me on board, and hello to everybody else. First. Second, well, coming to your question, Well, I really think I have gotten myself rolling enough to help these guys. Though I really don't. I really hope and pray they don't need my help. But in case they do, I think I am good to go for them. So all the very best to all of you guys. You guys are amazing. You look amazing, and you're very confident. I really hope the quiz is gonna be on fire, and I'll be right here to help you guys if you need me.
Right. Thank you so much, ma'am, for those kind words. Before we get going and get to the first round, here's a special message from a special athlete.
हेलो दोस्तों, क्या आप सभी एक्साइटेड है देश के सबसे बड़े क्विज फिट इंडिया क्विज के स्टेट फाइनल्स के पार्टिसिपेंट्स को चेयर करने के लिए? मैं तो हूँ, तो जुड़िए मेरे साथ। और मेरे स्टेट से 4 बेस्ट टीम्स क्वालिफाई करने वाले हैं। SBR महेश्वरी स्कूल, सरस्वती इंटरनेशनल स्कूल, जेम्स जेनेसिस इंटरनेशनल स्कूल, कोकिलाबेन धीरूभाई अंबानी रिलायंस फाउंडेशन स्कूल को ऑल द बेस्ट विश कीजिए। आई एम प्राउड ऑफ दीज 4 टीम्स हु हैव क्वालिफाइड फ्रॉम माई स्टेट गुजरात एंड विल नाउ कम्पीट एट द नेशनल लेवल। जी जान से खेलिए और हमारे स्टेट का नाम रोशन कीजिए। गुड लक।
गुड लक सेड अंकिता रैना। तो 4 टीमें जो गुजरात से हैं, गुजरात की गरज आप सबको सुनाई देगी। चारों टीमें तुम्हें तैयार छो? गिव मी अ थम्स अप। ओके, फैंटास्टिक। 4 teams ready, 5 rounds. Here's the first one and it's called Fitness की डोज। लेकिन सबसे पहले इस पहले राउंड के नियम जान लेते हैं।
फिटनेस की डोज। Questions on yoga, fitness and nutrition. Clockwise round. Each team will get 15 seconds to answer a question after the quiz master has read it out. Direct questions to each team. No passing. Correct answer will fetch 10 points. No negative marking. Lifelines are available. If lifeline is used, correct answer will fetch 5 points. The quiz master's decision is final.
तो शुरू करिए गुजरात एडिशन। आज है स्टेट फिनाले, विनर पहुंचे नेशनल फाइनल में। पहलो राउंड फिटनेस की डोज। पहला सवाल हमारे बाकी दर्शकों के लिए। हियर वी गो। X is known to help prevent inflammation, some forms of cancers and viruses, heart diseases, and has anti-allergic effects. A regular intake of a range of fruits, vegetables, and herbs will improve the level of X. What is X? Your options are SBR Maheshwari Vidyapeeth Surat. These are your options. Adenosine, B. Anthocyanins, C. Aminos, D. Antioxidants. SBR Maheshwari Vidyapeeth, your time starts now. Ten seconds.
Sir, we would like to take Captain Fit.
Okay, with 3 seconds left, they've gone for a lifeline. They'd like to ask the captain, the expert, to help them out. Let's go cut across to Miss Rashmita Guha to find out if she has the answer.
Sure. Hi, you guys. Okay, for your answer, it's going to be option D, antioxidants.
Okay, so she reckons it's option B. Would you like to go for it?
Yes, sir. D, antioxidants.
D, antioxidants, say SBR. It is the correct answer. SBR Maheshwari Vidyapeeth Surat will heave a sigh of relief. Thank you to the expert as well. Moving on to the next question. This one is for the Saraswati International School from Valsad. Here we go. Which of these muscles would be closest to the ground when you are standing up? Your options are A. Quads, B. Trapezius, C. Gluteus, D. Pectoris. Your time starts now. Saraswati International School.
Sir, lifeline, Captain Fit.
Okay, they'd like to go for a lifeline as well with 6 seconds left. Time now to call upon, once again, the expert, our Captain Fit for the day, Miss Rashmita Guha.
Okay, hello again, you guys. For your answer, it's going to be option A, quads.
Okay, very quickly, there comes the answer.
Sir, option A.
Saraswati International have chosen to go with the expert. Is it A, quads? It is quads. Well done. On 2 consecutive questions, we've had the expert bailing out the first 2 teams. They have registered correct answers on the score sheet. Now on to team 3, the GEMS Genesis International School. Vaishnavi Madhav, Manika Gupta, the duo from Ahmedabad. If you're ready, here's your question. With advancement of age, bone density decreases as well, generally leading to the rupture or dash. Your options are A, lordosis, B, osteoporosis, C, kyphosis or kyphosis, D, scoliosis. Your time starts now.
B, osteoporosis.
Osteoporosis, say Vaishnavi and Manika. Let's find out. Correct answer. The 2 young girls from Ahmedabad did not need any lifelines. Good answer that. Osteoporosis it was. Excellent job. Now on to the 4th and final question. This one is for the team from Jamnagar, Kokila Dhirubhai Ambani Reliance Foundation School. Manpreet Kaur, Mithul Swaroop. If you're ready, here's your question. The stock stand test requires the person to stand on one leg for as long as possible. It is used to test what attribute of a person? A, power, B, coordination, C, balance, D, speed. Manpreet and Mithul, your time starts now.
Sir, C, balance.
Okay, they reckon it is C, balance. Balance, let's find out. It is C, balance. They took a couple of seconds, looked at each other, went for C, balance. It is the correct answer. And with that answer, we've come to the end of round 1. All teams have opened their account. 2 of them needed to use a lifeline, 2 did not. But good to see that these youngsters from Gujarat are all set. They're all prepared. We'll find out what the score is on the other side of this break. Stay tuned.
फिटनेस एंड स्पोर्ट्स क्विज फिट इंडिया क्विज में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के विजन फिट इंडिया मूवमेंट के द्वारा की गई इस पहल से जुड़ने का सभी देशवासियों से आह्वान करता हूं। फिट इंडिया क्विज में देश के कोने कोने से भाग लेने वाले सभी विद्यार्थियों का अभिनंदन करता हूं और आशा करता हूं कि आप सभी जी जान लगाकर एवं दिमाग से फिट इंडिया क्विज में भाग लेंगे और अपने विद्यालय, परिजनों एवं राज्य का नाम रोशन करेंगे। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
ચારમાંથી કઈ ગુજરાતની ટીમ પહોંચશે નેશનલ ફાઇનલ્સમાં? We are back after the break to the state grand finale of the Fit India Quiz, the Gujarat edition presented by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, the Ministry of Education with the Fit India mission in celebration of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The Fit India Quiz, as you all know, is the biggest Indian quiz on sports and fitness. अब देखते हैं कि भाई पहले राउंड के बाद कौन सी टीम आगे, कौन सी टीम पीछे। पहली 2 टीमें 5-5 पॉइंट्स के साथ इस रेस में बनी हुई है, लेकिन 2 टीमें 10 पॉइंट्स के साथ लीड हासिल करना चाहती है। जेम्स जेनेसिस इंटरनेशनल स्कूल अहमदाबाद और रिलायंस फाउंडेशन स्कूल जामनगर 10-10 पॉइंट्स के साथ टाइड है पहले राउंड के बाद, लेकिन और कई मौके आएंगे। चलिए शुरू करते हैं हमारा दूसरा राउंड, जिसका नाम है चैंपियन ऑफ चैंपियंस। लेकिन पहला सवाल आए उससे पहले इस राउंड के नियम।
Champion of Champions. Questions on sports and sports personalities. Buzzer round. Correct answer will fetch 10 points. The question will not pass. Wrong answer will fetch -5 points. No additional lifelines for this round. The quiz master's decision is final.
आपको पहचानना है चैंपियन ऑफ चैंपियंस। बजर राउंड है, चारों टीमें तैयार रहे, चौकन्नी रहे, जल्दी से बजर दबाए, लेकिन याद रहे अगर आपका जवाब गलत निकला तो नेगेटिव मार्किंग होगी। ये रहा इस दूसरे राउंड चैंपियन ऑफ चैंपियंस का पहला सवाल। Identify this badminton player who has participated in 2 Olympic Games, 1 Asian Games, a silver medal at the World Junior Championships in 1996, and 4 medals in 3 Commonwealth Games appearances. Gems Genesis International School seem to know the answer. They've pressed the buzzer. What's the answer? Vaishnavi and Manika, you press the buzzer. Do you know the answer? You press the buzzer.
Saina Nehwal.
They reckon it is Saina Nehwal. Let's get a confirmation. No, it isn't Saina Nehwal. You should have seen the picture correctly as well. Aparna Popat is the correct answer. A negative marking for Gems Genesis, courtesy that incorrect answer. Moving on to question 2 of round 2. She is a 2-time consecutive gold medal winner at the Commonwealth Championships in 2015 and 2018 and is a championship holder of the USA Open Karate Championships, one of the most prestigious tournaments in the world. Identify her. We've got a buzzer from the Reliance Foundation School from Jamnagar. Manpreet Kaur, Mithil Swaroop. You press the buzzer. What's the answer?
Supriya Jatav.
Okay, let's find out. Supriya Jatav it is. What a good answer. Manpreet and Mithul, well done. They were very confident. Good answer as well. They are now into the lead with that answer. Moving on to question 3 of this second round. He is an Indian shooter who predominantly participated in the 25-meter center-fire pistol category, winning a gold medal at the 1994 Asian Games and the 2006 Asian Games. Identify him. Still no buzzer. Neither of the teams going for it. I'll close this question in 5 seconds. Unless there's a late entrant. No buzzer. None of the teams trying it. Okay, let's give the answer to our viewers. It was Jaspal Rana. That was the correct answer. Moving on now to the 4th and the final question of this second round. She specializes in playing long pimples on her backhand, a rubber which is not often played by top players. She's the first woman paddler from the country to win a singles gold at the Commonwealth Games. Who is she? SBR Maheshwari Vidyapith Surat. Have pressed the buzzer. Pratik and Sarthak, what's the answer?
Sir, Manika Batra.
Okay, they're very confident. They reckon it is Manika Batra. It is Manika Batra! Right on the money with Manika Batra there. Pratik Singh and Sarthak Maheshwari getting it spot on. With that, SBR have ended this second round with a flourish. We'll take a little break. On the other side, we'll find out what those answers have done to how the scorecard looks. Take a break. Back in just a bit.
फिट रहना उतना मुश्किल काम नहीं है जितना कुछ लोगों को लगता है। फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज। इस मंत्र में सभी का स्वास्थ्य, सभी का सुख छिपा हुआ है।
अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो, दो आधा घंटा फिटनेस को। ताज़ा खबर को ताज़ी हवा में पढ़ लो। अरे पार्क नहीं तो छत पर थोड़ी वॉक ही कर लो। सब्जी हो या तरकारी हाथों में भर लो। अरे 2 मंजिल का जीना है, ढीली ही चलो। अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो, हो, दो आधा घंटा फिटनेस को। बस आधा घंटा फिटनेस को।
फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज।
भारत के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री मोदी का ये मैसेज हमें सबको याद रखना चाहिए। फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज। आप देख रहे हैं फिट इंडिया क्विज का गुजरात फिनाले। 4 गुजराती टीमें इस समय इस रेस में शामिल हैं और आप इस क्विज को देख रहे हैं थैंक्स टू द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ यूथ अफेयर्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन विद द फिट इंडिया मिशन इन सेलिब्रेशन ऑफ आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव। 2 राउंड्स हो चुके हैं, 4 टीमें इस रेस में हैं। कौन सी टीम आगे है, आइए नजर डालते हैं स्कोर कार्ड पर। इस समय कोकिलाबेन धीरूभाई अंबानी रिलायंस फाउंडेशन स्कूल जो जामनगर से है 20 पॉइंट के साथ नंबर 1 पर हैं। उनके बाद दूसरे स्थान पर एसबीआर महेश्वरी विद्यापीठ सूरत, प्रतीक सिंह और सार्थक महेश्वरी, उन दोनों ने कुल मिलाकर 15 पॉइंट हासिल किए हैं, दूसरे स्थान पर हैं। और तीसरे स्थान के लिए इस समय टक्कर जारी है सरस्वती इंटरनेशनल स्कूल वलसाड़ और जेम्स जेनेसिस इंटरनेशनल स्कूल अहमदाबाद के बीच, जिनके पास है 5-5 पॉइंट। लेकिन बहुत समय बचा है, ये दोनों टीमें आगे बढ़ सकती है, बकअप कर सकती है। शुरुआत करते हैं तीसरे राउंड की, जिसका नाम है मैजिक ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स, और ये रहे इस राउंड के नियम।
Magic of sports. Mixed bag audiovisual questions. Anti-clockwise round. Each team will get 15 seconds to answer a question after the video is shown and the quiz master has read it out. Direct questions to each team. No passing. Correct answer will fetch 10 points. No negative marking. No additional lifelines for this round.
तो भैया आजकल की युवा पीढ़ी वीडियोस बहुत देखती है अपने मोबाइल फोन्स पर। यहां पर वीडियो क्लूज दिए जाएंगे, जिसके बाद आपको सवाल पूछा जाएगा। सही जवाब आपकी हालत स्कोर बोर्ड पर बेहतर करेगी। ये रहा इस तीसरे राउंड मैजिक ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स का पहला सवाल। So the question for you is, Kokilaben Dhirubhai Ambani Reliance Foundation School, identify this taekwondo player who also went to Indian Idol. It's a tough question, I must admit. Manpreet Kaur, Mithul Swaroop, your time starts now. Identify this taekwondo player who also went to Indian Idol. Manpreet Kaur, Mithul Swaroop, no lifelines available in this round. 4 seconds. Should have gone for it. No? Okay. Let's give our viewers the correct answer. Samyak Prasanna is the name you saw in that video. Moving on now to the Gems Genesis International School from Ahmedabad. Two bright young ladies, Vaishnavi Madhav and Manika Gupta. Here's your video clue. Watch it carefully. You saw the video carefully. Here's your question. Identify this football competition, which is the oldest football competition in India. Your time starts now. Gems Genesis. The oldest football competition in India. 5 seconds. Vaishnavi and Manika.
FA
Your time's up. Your time's up. You were a bit late on that occasion. I'll still let you answer it. It won't be counted, but you can try and answer it. Vaishnavi and Manika?
FA Cup.
FA Cup. Okay, let's find out. It is the Durand Cup, the oldest football competition in India. It wouldn't have counted anyway. Moving on now to the next question. This is for the Saraswati International School from Valsad. Ujjwal and Harsh, if you're ready, here's your video clue. Now, if you watch the video carefully, listen to the question. Saraswati International School, here's your question. At the 2010 Commonwealth Games, he was honored as the national flag bearer at the opening ceremony. He was also given the honor of taking the athlete's oath on behalf of 6,700 participants from 71 countries and territories. Identify him. Ujjwal and Harsh, your time starts now.
Sir, Abhinav
10
Bindra.
seconds left. They reckon it is Abhinav Bindra. Here we go. It is Abhinav Bindra. Good answer that from the Saraswati International School. Ujjwal Rastogi and Harsh Choksi did not look in a hurry, but just in time. Good answer that from these two young men from Valsad. Moving on now to the fourth and final question. This one comes in for Prateek Singh and Sarthak Maheshwari from SBR Maheshwari Vidyapith, Surat. Take a look at this video clue. If you saw the clip, You might have an answer to this question. SBR Maheshwari, here we go. This is the 2016 Kabaddi World Cup where India was the champion. Which country was India's opponent in the finals? Pratik and Sarthak, your time starts now.
Sir, Iran.
Iran.
Well, they're from Gujarat. The finals were held in Ahmedabad. Let's see if they have the correct answer. It is the correct answer. The mighty Iranians were beaten by Anup Kumar's India in the final in the year 2016 when India became the World Kabaddi champions. I had the opportunity to commentate on that game. What a great moment it was for Indian Kabaddi. Right, we've come to the end of round 3. Magic of sports. A couple of interesting answers, a couple of teams struggling slightly as well. But we'll take a look at how much that has impacted the score sheet on the other side of this little break. Stay with us. गर्वी गुजरात की गरज दिखाई भी दे रही है, सुनाई भी दे रही है. इस ग्रैंड फिनाले में ये है Gujarat edition of the Fit India quiz. It's a state finale. One of these 4 teams will go on to represent their state Gujarat at the national finals, and we're getting to watch this fantastic quiz courtesy the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sport, Ministry of Education, with the Fit India mission in celebration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. This quiz, the Fit India quiz, is clearly the biggest Indian quiz on sports and fitness. पिछले राउंड के बाद स्कोर कार्ड पर क्या सूरत हाल है, आइए नजर डालते हैं कौन सी टीम इस समय लीड कर रही है. SBR Maheshwari Vidyapith right on top of their game with 25 points. 5 points behind them is the Kokilaben Dhirubhai Ambani Reliance Foundation School from Jamnagar with 20 points. Saraswati International School from Valsad are at number 3 with 15 points, but struggling to get going are the 2 young girls from the GEMS Genesis International School Ahmedabad. Vaishnavi Madhav, Manika Gupta, you've got to buck up, got to show more confidence. 2 more rounds coming up, and there's enough of an opportunity for you to come storming back into this state finale. Time now for the 4th round. इस चौथे राउंड का नाम है खेलेगा भारत तो खेलेगा भारत. आप सबके लिए खेलने का मौका, ये है इस चौथे राउंड के नियम.
खेलेगा भारत तो खिलेगा भारत. Questions on Khelo India, Fit India and traditional games. Clockwise round. Each team will get 15 seconds to answer a question after the quiz master has read it out. The question will not pass. Correct answer will fetch each team 10 points. No negative marking. Lifelines are available. If lifeline is used, correct answer will fetch 5 points. The quiz master's decision is final.
10 points up for grab with every question. Here we go. The first question for SBR Maheshwari Vidyapith from Surat, Pratik and Sarthak. If you're ready, here's your question. Name the venue that hosted hockey competitions for the Khelo India School Games in the year 2018. Your options are the Udham Singh National Stadium, B, the Leslie Claudius National Stadium, C, the Major Dhyan Chand National Stadium, or D, the Roop Singh Bais National Stadium. Your time starts now. Pratik and Sarthak,
Sir, option C, Major Dhyan Chand National Stadium.
They've gone for option C. Let's find out if that's the correct answer. It is the correct answer. Well done. SBR Maheshwari, on top of your game. You've added 10 more points to your kitty. Moving on now to the Saraswati International School from Valsad. Ujjwal Rastogi and Harsh Choksi. Here's your question. Name the twin sisters from Aurangabad who won the gold and the bronze in uneven bars and the balance beam at the Khelo India Youth Games in the year 2019. Your options are A. Siddhi and Riddhi, B. Sona and Mona, C. Sania and Tanya, D. Mithali and Geethali. Your time starts now.
So, flip the question. How's the question?
Okay, they've chosen to go for a lifeline. They've chosen to toss the question, which means they'd like another question. Okay, here is your new question. Scouted by the legendary Anju Bobby George, which Indian athlete became India's first medalist in long jump at the Athletics World Under-20 Championships in Nairobi. Your options are A. Shaili Singh, B. P.T. Usha, C. Karnam Maleshwari, D. Kamaljit Sandhu. Your time starts now.
Sir, D. Kamaljit Sandhu.
They've chosen option D, Kamaljit Sandhu. It is not the correct answer. It was Shaili Singh that was scouted by the legendary Anju Bobby George. Unfortunately for Saraswati International School, that wasn't the correct answer. Moving on now. So before we give you your next question, here's the answer to this question. It was Siddhi and Riddhi, the twin sisters from Aurangabad, who won the gold and bronze in uneven bars and the balance beam at the Khelo India Youth Games 2019. Time now for our third challenge for the GEMS Genesis International School, the third challenge of this round. Vaishnavi Madhav and Manika Gupta, if you're ready, here's your question. In which sports category did Manu Bhakar win the gold and set a national record at the Khelo India School Games in the year 2018? Your options are A. the 30-meter air pistol, B. the 40-meter air pistol, C. the 10-meter air pistol, D. the 100-meter air pistol. Your time starts now. Vaishnavi and Manika.
C. 10-meter air pistol.
They've gone with C. 10-meter air pistol. And they've hit the bullseye with this one. Good answer that from Vaishnavi and Manika from Ahmedabad. That will make them breathe a little bit better. They're under the pump slightly, but they've kept themselves in the hunt with that correct answer. Time now to move on to the fourth and final question of this fourth round. Khelega Bharat. So Khelega Bharat, this one's for the Reliance Foundation School from Jamnagar, Manpreet Kaur and Mithul Swarup. Here's a question. In which year were the second edition of the Khelo India Winter Games held? Your options are A. 2017, B. 2019, C. 2021, D. 2022. Your time starts now. Manpreet and Mithul.
Sir, we would like to take captain's pick.
Okay, they've chosen to go for a lifeline. They'd like to call upon the expert, Captain Fit, Ms. Guha, for help.
Okay. Hi, you guys. For your answer, it will be 2021. Option C.
Right. Manpreet and Mithul, you happy with that?
Yes, sir, we'll go with C, 2021.
Okay, let's find out if it is C, 2021. It is! Once again, Captain Fit, Ms. Guha, bailing these students out. Thank you very much, Ms. Guha, for your help. And with that, we've come to the end of the fourth round. खेलेगा भारत तो खेलेगा भारत, लेकिन किसकी किस्मत खिल रही है, किसकी किस्मत संवर गई है, इस स्टेट फिनाले में पता करेंगे एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद. आखिरी राउंड और स्कोर शीट ब्रेक के उस पार.
हेल्दी खाना 3 टाइप्स का होता है, गो, ग्रो एंड ग्लो. गो फूड्स हमें ताकत या स्ट्रेंथ देते हैं, ग्रो हमें बढ़ने या टॉल होने में मदद करते हैं और ग्लो फूड्स हमें बीमारी से लड़ने की ताकत देते हैं.
हाँ, गो, ग्रो एंड ग्लो फूड.
बहुत अच्छे. तो स्वस्थ रहने के लिए दिन में हमें अपनी थाली में गो, ग्रो एंड ग्लो फूड्स चेक करने चाहिए।
तो कौन से फूड्स गो, कौन से ग्लो और कौन से ग्रो होते हैं?
गो फूड्स जैसे रोटी, चावल, ब्रेड और फैट्स हमें ताकत देते हैं। दाल, दूध, अंडे, मीट और मछली, इन्हें हम ग्रो फूड्स कहते हैं। फल और सब्जियां जिन्हें हम ग्लो फूड्स कहते हैं, इनसे हमारे शरीर को आवश्यक विटामिन्स और मिनरल्स मिलते हैं। मुझे विश्वास है अब तुम सबको पौष्टिक खाने के बारे में जानकारी हो गई है। एक और बात का ध्यान रखो, हम जब खाना खाएं तो उसका आधा हिस्सा फल और सब्जियां होनी चाहिए। याद रखना, अगर हम सही और पौष्टिक खाएंगे तो हम हमेशा स्वस्थ रहेंगे।
हम गो, ग्लो और ग्लो करेंगे।
गुजरात स्टेट फिनाले का 5वां और आखिरी राउंड। 4 टीमें, एक लक्ष्य, पहुंचना है नेशनल फाइनल्स तक। और हम देख रहे हैं ये कमाल का क्विज थैंक्स टू द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ यूथ अफेयर्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स, द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन विद द फिट इंडिया मिशन इन सेलिब्रेशन ऑफ हमारे अपने देश की आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव। भाई फिट इंडिया क्विज जैसे आप सब जानते ही हैं, है इस देश का सबसे बड़ा क्विज ऑन स्पोर्ट्स एंड फिटनेस। कौन सा कंटेस्टेंट, कौन सी स्कूल मुस्कुराने वाली है, स्कोर शीट देखकर आइए पता करते हैं। SBR Maheshwari right on top with a 10-point lead. They're at 35 points. They are going strong. They're in the driver's seat. 10 points behind them are the Kokilaben Dhirubhai Ambani Reliance Foundation School from Jamnagar with 25 points. The battle for the third spot sees 2 teams locked at 15 points. The Saraswati International School and the James Genesis International School. The 2 young girls need to wake up because the 5th round can change things. Things can go really topsy-turvy in the 5th and the final round. It's called freestyle, and here are the rules.
Freestyle. Sports mixed bag questions. 12 questions on the buzzer. Correct answer will fetch each team 10 points. -5 for wrong answer after buzzer. No additional lifeline for this round. Quiz master's decision is final.
गुजराती में कहते हैं भांगी नाखू, तोड़ी नाखू, भुक्को करी नाखू. That's exactly what these 4 teams will be looking to do in the 5th and the final round. It's called freestyle. 12 questions will be fired at you. You've got to be really hot on the buzzer. You've got to be alert and get into the game. Good answers will fetch you 10 points. Incorrect answers will attract a negative marking of 5. So careful, focus. Here we go. Here's your first question. Karnam Maleshwari was the first Indian woman to get an Olympic medal. True or false? SBR Maheshwari, straight away into it.
Sir, true.
Is it true? Let's find out. It's true and it's correct. SBR have added 10 more points to the kitty. Moving on to question 2. Inspired from London, Procam International believed that Mumbai would support this. The first event was held in 2004, sponsored by the Standard Chartered Bank. What is being spoken about? Still waiting for a buzzer from any of the 4 teams. Team 4 discussing the Reliance Foundation School. No, if there are no buzzers, I'm going to close this. But for our viewers, the correct answer is the Mumbai Marathon. Right, okay, moving on to question 3. Connect these 4. Woods, irons, hybrids, putters. SBR Maheshwari, straight away into it.
Sir, golf.
Golf, they reckon it is. Let's find out. All are different types of golf clubs. Yes. I will take that answer. Good answer. That was a hole-in-one from SBR Maheshwari Vidyapith Surat. Moving on now to the 4th of the 12 questions in this 5th and final round. Here we go. Sir Ludwig Guttmann was a German-born British neurologist who had fled Nazi Germany just before the start of the Second World War, established X in England. What is X? SBR Maheshwari seem to have the answer.
Sir, Stock Mandeville Hospital to treat the war. Sir, Stock Mandeville Hospital
Okay, let's find out if that's the correct answer. The answer we were looking for was the Paralympic Games. Unfortunately, SBR, that is not the answer we were looking for. Moving on now to question 5 of this round 5. It's called freestyle. Here we go. The other teams need to wake up. 8 of the 23 players selected in the Indian women's team for the AFC Asian Cup hail from one Indian state. What state is it? 8 of the 23. We're talking about the Indian women's team for the AFC Asian Cup. No buzzers yet. Do I close this question? Looks like I'll have to. Right, no buzzers. But for our viewers, the correct answer to this question is Manipur. Moving on now to question 6 of 12. We are now at the halfway mark. Here's the question. The other teams need to wake up. In Kabaddi, this move is performed through the support of 2 or more defenders on the mat. It is used to stop the raider from crossing the midline by holding hands and trapping retreating raiders during the attacker's attempt at returning to his midline. Name the move. We do have a buzzer from the Saraswati International School. Ujjwal and Harsh, what's the answer?
Sir, chain tackle.
Chain tackle. Chain tackle. Is it? Is it the chain tackle? Yes, it is the chain tackle. Good answer that from the Saraswati International School from Valsad. भाई इस चेन टैकल वाले जवाब से बाकी टीमें बेचैन हो चुकी है, उनको भी जागना पड़ेगा. Moving on to question number 7 of this 5th round. Here we go. What name is given to a type of basketball shot when a player jumps in the air, controls the ball above the horizontal plane of the rim, and scores by putting the ball directly through the basket with 1 or 2 hands? We've got a buzzer from the Reliance Foundation School. Manpreet and Mithul, what's the answer?
Slam dunk.
Slam dunk. Is that a slam dunk? It's a slam dunk of an answer from these 2 youngsters from Jamnagar. Good answer that. Will fetch you 10 more points. Right, moving on to the next one. It's question 8. Dash is the first city in the world to host both the Summer and the Winter Olympics. SBR Maheshwari at it once again. What's the answer?
Beijing, China. Beijing, China.
They reckon it is Beijing. Yes, it is Beijing. Boom, boom, Beijing from SBR Maheshwari, Vidyapith Surat. Prateek Singh and Sarthak Maheshwari showing their class under pressure. Good answer. Will fetch you 10 more points. That'll make you feel a lot better as we go into the next question. Question number 9 is which Dronacharya awardee coach trained 8 captains of the Indian hockey team? The picture is there for you to see. Identify this man. No buzzers. Do I close it? Okay, no answers, no attempts from any of the 4 teams. Here we go. The answer is Baldev Singh. Now you know. 3 more questions left. Here comes question number 10. Which weight class in boxing is named after a type of chicken? Which weight class in boxing is named after a type of chicken? SBR Maheshwari, Vidyapith from Surat want to go for it. Prateek and Sarthak.
Sir, featherweight.
Okay, featherweight sounds like a guess. Is it featherweight? It isn't. I'm afraid it's the bantamweight. That is the correct answer. Moving on now. 2 more questions left. Here's question 11. Which great Indian hockey player had a street named after him in Munich by the Germans because they were in such awe of him? Still waiting for the first buzzer. Okay, no reactions. No point playing safe. Go for it. Especially the teams who have struggled so far. Okay, no buzzers. No answers there. However, for our viewers, the correct answer is Roop Singh. The Germans were in awe of him and named a street after him. Time now for the 12th and the final question of this round. And so, this Gujarat State Grand Finale of the Fit India Quiz. In a few minutes from now, we shall know which of these 4 teams is going through to the national finals of the Fit India Quiz. Here comes question number 12. There are two rules that govern this sport. The first dictates that the athlete's back toe cannot leave the ground until the heel of the front foot has touched. The second rule requires that the supporting leg must straighten from the point of contact with the ground and remain straightened until the body passes directly over it. Which sport is this? As soon as I started the question, the Kokilaben Dhirubhai Ambani Reliance Foundation School had pressed the buzzer. They knew it straight away. Didn't need me to finish the question. Manpreet Kaur, Mithul Swarup. The answer is?
Long jump.
Long jump, they think it is? No, it's race walking. You should have waited for me to finish the question. It wasn't race walking. Manpreet and Mithul, unfortunately, you got the wrong answer. With that, we have come to the end of the Gujarat State finale. No more questions. We had frenetic quizzing across these 5 rounds. We saw some great answers. We saw some not so good moments as well from these 4 teams. They fought valiantly. Eventually, one team will go through. Who is it going to be? Of these 4 teams representing Surat, Valsad, Ahmedabad and Jamnagar, we'll find out. We'll have the results, the winner and the prize distribution on the other side of this break. Stay tuned.
લાઈફમાં ચેલેન્જીસ ગમે ત્યારે ગમે ત્યાં આવી શકે છે અને આપણે તેમનો મજબૂત સામનો ત્યારે જ કરી શકીએ કે જ્યારે આપણે એમને ફેસ કરવા તૈયાર હોઈએ. જો આપણે હેલ્ધી અને ફિટ હોઈએ તો આપણી તૈયારી પણ વધુ સારી બને છે. બસ જરૂર છે થોડીક મહેનત અને થોડી શિસ્તની. રજૂ કરીએ છીએ ફિટ ઇન્ડિયા મોબાઈલ એપ, તમારો ફિટનેસ ગાઈડ અને પર્સનલ હેલ્થ ટ્રેનર. પહેલી વાર હવે ભારતના દરેક નાગરિક પોતાનો ફિટનેસ સ્કોર જાણી શકે છે કે તે કેટલા ફિટ છે. તમે તમારી ઉંમર પ્રમાણે તમારો ફિટનેસ સ્કોર ચકાસી શકો છો. આ સુવિધા તમારા માટે ખાસ પહેલી વખત શરૂ કરવામાં આવી રહી છે. આ એપ તમારા ફિટનેસ રૂટીનને ટ્રેક કરી બધો ડેટા સ્ટોર કરે છે, જેથી તમે તમારી પ્રગતિ જોઈ શકો અને ફિટ રહેવા નવીન અને સહેલા નુસ્ખાઓ અપનાવી શકો. આ એપની સાથે તમે બની શકો છો તમારા પોતાના ફિટનેસ માસ્ટર, જેના પછી અમે તમારી ફિટનેસને બનાવવામાં તમારી સહાયતા કરીશું. ફિટનેસની દુનિયામાં પગલું ભરો, ઉત્સાહિત રહો અને અપડેટેડ રહો. અને સૌથી સારી વાત એ છે કે આ બધી જ સુવિધાઓનો લાભ તમે મેળવી શકો છો એકદમ ફ્રી. બસ તમારા એન્ડ્રોઈડ કે એપલ ડિવાઇસ પર હિન્દી અને ઇંગ્લિશ વર્ઝન ડાઉનલોડ કરો અને થઈ જાવ શરૂ. તમારું ફિટ રહેવાનું સપનું હવે છે બસ એક ક્લિક દૂર.
फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज.
पर आपने देखा गुजरात स्टेट के कुछ यंगस्टर्स का जादू, उनकी क्विजिंग की काबिलियत, उनके ज्ञान को हमने देखा. और अब बारी है उस पल की जिसका हम सबको बेसब्री से इंतजार है. आपने आज देखा फिट इंडिया क्विज का गुजरात फिनाले. इट इज प्रेजेंटेड बाय द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ यूथ अफेयर्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स, द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन with the Fit India mission in celebration of Bharat Ki Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Let me just remind you, all of you, not just the students but all those watching, that you too can download the Fit India mobile app. स्टोर पर भी है, ऐप स्टोर पर भी है. जल्दी से डाउनलोड कीजिए. वहाँ पर मौजूद, वहाँ पर मेंशन की हुई सारी एक्सरसाइजेज आप कर सकते हैं. फिट, चुस्त, तंदुरुस्त रह सकते हैं हर पल, हर क्षण, हर दिन. देखिए आगे बढ़े और स्कोर्स बताए उससे पहले आप सभी के लिए एक खास हस्ती की ओर से एक खास मैसेज.
नमस्कार साथियों, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की एक सोच है कि देश के युवाओं को खेल में आगे बढ़ाना है. देश का माहौल खेलों के प्रति और अच्छा बनाना है, जिससे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा युवा खेलों में भाग लें. पहली बार ऐसा हो रहा है कि केंद्र सरकार खेल के लिए विविध प्रकार के आयोजन कर रहे हैं. जिस प्रकार से भारत सरकार द्वारा खेलो इंडिया का आयोजन किया गया और खेलो इंडिया के माध्यम से विविध प्रकार के खेल के सेक्टर में कामगिरी आगे बढ़ रही है. आदरणीय अनुराग जी ठाकुर के मार्गदर्शन में देश भर में स्कूल के बच्चों के लिए खास करके खेल सेक्टर की क्विज का जो आयोजन हुआ है, जिसमें विविध राज्य सरकार ने भी ये क्विज को आगे बढ़ाया है. खास करके ये क्विज में भाग लेने वाले सभी बच्चे, सभी विद्यार्थी कहीं ना कहीं अपने आप में खेल के प्रति अलग रुचि धारण कर रहे हैं और अपने आप में एक विशेष प्लेयर है। मेरी तरफ से आप सबको शुभकामनाएं।
थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर दैट लवली मैसेज। और अब वो घड़ी जिसका मुझे, आपको, हम सबको बेसब्री से इंतजार था, ये पता करना है कि कौन बाजी मार गया है और गुजरात की कौन सी टीम खेलेगी नेशनल फाइनल्स में। आइए नजर डालते हैं फाइनल स्कोर कार्ड पर। अहमदाबाद की जेम्स जेनेसिस इंटरनेशनल स्कूल, वैष्णवी माधव और मानिका गुप्ता चौथे स्थान पर है, महज 15 पॉइंट स्कोर कर पाए। तीसरे स्थान पर वलसाड़ की सरस्वती इंटरनेशनल स्कूल, उज्जवल रस्तोगी और हर्षद संदीप भाई चौकसी 25 पॉइंट्स के साथ तीसरे स्थान पर। और जिस टीम ने हासिल किए 30 अंक, दूसरे स्थान पर रहे जामनगर के कोकिलाबेन धीरूभाई अंबानी रिलायंस इंटरनेशनल फाउंडेशन स्कूल से मनप्रीत कौर और मितुल स्वरूप have stood second, but the team that stole the show with a sensational performance right from the start till the end, this team from Surat, the SBR Maheshwari Vidyapeeth, Prateek Singh, Sarthak Maheshwari have absolutely nailed it. They came to the show, they conquered it, and they're going through to the national finals. Congratulations SBR Maheshwari Surat. Well done Prateek and Sarthak. Well, it wasn't just about a spot at the national finals that was up for grabs. This performance would also mean a massive cash prize as well. The team that stood third, the Saraswati International School from Valsad, has stood third and they win a 55,000 rupee cash prize, 50,000 of which will go to the school, and Ujjwal Rastogi and Harsh Chokshi will share the remaining 5,000 rupees. Well done to the Saraswati International School from Valsad. And the team that stood second wins a cash prize of $1,10,000. They came from Jamnagar, Manpreet Kaur, Mitul Swaroop, representing the Kokilabe Dhirubhai Ambani Reliance Foundation School. ₹1,00,000 of prize money to the school. But Manpreet and Mitul will share 10,000 rupees for this performance at the Gujarat State Finale. Congratulations to the two of you. Team that ruled the roost. These two dapper gentlemen in blue shirts did not feel the blues. They came up with the goods when it mattered most. They can afford to smile a little bit now because they've gone straight through to the national finals. SBR Maheshwari Vidyapeeth from Surat, represented by Prateek Singh and Sarthak Maheshwari, have been absolutely brilliant on this day. Congratulations, they win a whopping prize money of 2,75,000, 2.5 lakhs of which will go to the school, and these two young men will share 25,000 rupees and get set for the big challenge of the national finals. Congratulations, SBR Maheshwari Vidyapeeth Surat. Well, gentlemen, the job's not done. You've got the big challenge of the national final coming up. You most certainly are one of the hot favorites, one of the strongest contenders at the national finals. But remember, there will be an element of a live fitness rounds as well at the national finals, and that round will be aired on Star Sports and on Hotstar. Congratulations, SBR Maheshwari. With that, we've come to the end of the Gujarat State Grand Finale of the Fit India Quiz. A heartfelt thank you to the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, the Ministry of Education, for giving all of us an opportunity to witness such top quality quizzing on a platform like this. This is me, Manish Batavia, signing off. Also, with a reminder to make sure that you guys follow what the Prime Minister's told us. Fitness ki dose, आधा घंटा रोज.